Welcome everybody back to the 4848 Grand Tour, best tour that's going on at the moment. We left off last time, if you can remember, at a boat in Los Angeles, and I went on that boat and I ended up in an industrial estate, which is still in LA. I guess I'll show you what car I've got. This is the car I've got, the Nissan Skyline GTR in white. Kind of looks like the car that guy had off Coronation Street a very long time ago. Looks lovely. One of my friends said it would be wrong not to start off the series with a Japanese vehicle. It has a very nice leather interior, a lovely GTR steering wheel, and of course it's a manual. So the real question is, guys, where are we going in it? Well, I'll just quickly show you another picture of the route that we're taking, just like I did last time. Go and watch last one before you watch this one, because otherwise it won't make any sense. Okay, so that is the route that we're taking. So, I just found an interstate. There's a lovely aeroplane up in the sky there. So yeah, we've got to stay on this interstate now. I want to head east, obviously, towards El Paso. Now, to get to El Paso, I have to go through San Diego. So I'm a bit confused. I don't really know which way I'm meant to be going here. I'm just going to go to whichever signs say east, because east is the way to go. And then once we get to El Paso, we're going to be going into Mexico. We're going to be coming back out of Mexico again. I'm going to take this road because it's east. And then we'll be carrying on our journey through America. It's going to be brilliant. We're testing the car's full potential now with the speed, the Nissan Skyline, raw Japanese power. It's going quite well. We're going 120 miles an hour right now. Probably should slow down here because there's a bus and a flipping Dundreary Regina look-alike. What the flip do you think you're doing? Right, so I'm just going to stay on this road. Now, obviously last series you may have noticed that there weren't any challenges. Well, this episode, there's going to be lots of challenges that not only this GTR will have to face, because we're actually switching cars 3 times this time. Because unlike last time, you had to go from Santa Barbara to Los Angeles. But this time we're actually going a bit further in this episode, which is why it'll probably be a little bit longer. What the heck is going on here? Idiots. You know what, fine, if you don't want to be in that lane, I'll go in that lane. Oh, look at that! Sports button works. You always have to try out the sports button. I'm not quite sure where I'm going. I'll meet you guys when I get into San Diego, when I pass the flipping bus. Jesus. Could you go any slower, mate? Idiot. Okay, so right now, everyone, we're in San Diego here. I'm in some kind of like the suburbs. I'm trying to look for the interstate to get out again. Now wake up, rich people. Looks like I'm going in a complete circle here. Yeah, I'm gonna follow this flipping fat dude. Now I want a sign that says Mexico, or at least El Paso, to be honest. Mojave Desert, Mojave Desert. Well, Mojave Desert, if I'm correct, is to the east. Geography teacher would be so proud of me. So, I guess we're going to go over to the east. That looks like an interstate there. Yeah, so it is. Right. There's a railway line there. That railway line is probably going to El Paso, so might be a smart move to follow it. I'm not sure if it does, but if it does, that would be brilliant. Right, look at this. We are making very good progress. nothing is going wrong. No engines overheating. No windows smashed. You know, check last episode. It was absolutely crazy. Yeah, we're doing well. This is a confusing flipping junction. I don't know what I would do in that situation there. But we are fine. I think we're on the right road. I'm not sure. We're kind of going the right way, I think. Is this the east? I don't know. But yeah, we should be doing brilliantly. I'll see you guys whenever I have to make another stop. Literally, guys, I am so bored. I feel like this entire journey is just gonna be highway. I feel like I need to pull off at some point because this is actually long. Like, look, there's literally no scenery, there's nothing around me. I'm just stuck here on a stupid highway that barely has any turns in it apart from these stupid little ones that I keep on missing and then I end up going into this lane. Anyway, what do I think about the car? I mean, the car itself, you know, it's pretty decent, I guess. Poop. Yeah, so we've got air conditioning, obviously, which is, you know, quite nice. We've got the hot air going towards here. Speedometers, obviously, you can see them. Very useful things in a car, much better than that fat thing. But yeah, I mean, yeah, as much as I wouldn't say I don't like Nissan, but as much as I kind of despise it in a way because they made Nissan Dukes, I kind of like it. It's fast, it's entertaining, it's got good looks, everything a car really needs. Well, I'll see you guys when we get to the first challenge. Right, so what's going on is my first challenge is apparently right here. I'm just going to pull over to the side and see what these people want to say. Okay guys, so I just got the message. So I hear that. It's beautiful. Yeah, I got the message that we actually need to head up this trail and we've got to do a little challenge. So we have to go up this road, go through Kingman, that's a very late thing, and then we've got to go back through meteor crates on a dirt track. So it seems. So I've been given some directions. Kingman is apparently just down here, and then we have to have a drag race through the aeroplane scrapyard. So yeah, I don't know who I'll be drag racing with, but this is going to be very, very interesting. This road is very bumpy, but I love the way this car's handling it. Suspension's really good on this. Yeah, if you want a Japanese car that has some speed in it, get this. Oh, okay. Wow! Going 140 down here. By the way, don't forget to recommend some cars for me to drive around the United States. I don't think this is a main road into Kingman, is it? Because I'm pretty sure Kingman's like a major city, isn't it? Well, it's not a major city, but it is a city. I don't know. Turbo button works very well, doesn't it? Ooh, okay. Right, this is the main road into Kingman now. We're making progress. I'll see you guys once we get to the dirt track just outside of Kingman. I'm going the right way, I think. Just before I got into Kingman, I had to fill up with some gas. And I was looking around the scenery, and there were actually meteorites all around me where meteors have dropped into the earth and actually caused a massive explosion. Anyway, I was just filling up with petrol. I noticed a train, and I thought a train could help us, but then I remembered that this was a driving contest. I've got a note to the side of me that says You will now switch into the cars on your phone list. You can pick any one you want, but you have to take it along the dirt track. Okay, so it's dirt vehicles I guess we're going to go with. We've got the Nissan 370Z, Chevrolet Camaro, I don't want all to be Japanese right now, Chevrolet Camaro SS, oh no, Dodge Charger SRT8, that's alright, Volkswagen Touareg, okay, interesting, Ford Mustang GT 2011, Ford Raptor, that would be quite a good one, Dodge Ram SRT 10, Ford Focus RS 2010, Hot Rod Hub 1. I think we're going to go with the Ford Focus RS, so I'll see you guys when we're in that. Okay, this is what I like to call the blue wagon. Take a look at this. The Ford Focus ST or RS. And this is a dirt edition. I mean, they've really kitted this up. Oh, this is the RS. So you can tell by the seats there. Look at the interior and look at the outside. It's so blue. The interior is black. I would have to admit it's not the most exciting of interiors, but the exterior is really something. It's quite easy to get dirty. Let's see how it performs, I guess. Okay, I'm just reading the statistics on this car. I don't know how good this is going to be. It has 367 brake horsepower, torque 364 pounds-feet. Weight is 3,149 pounds, which quite a bit. Anyway, actually no, what am I talking about? It's not quite a bit. The weather has gone very nasty, but because we're in a desert, I don't think it's going to rain, so we're just going to carry on making our way to Kingston. Which way is it? Hope it doesn't say we're so far away from everything. One thing I hate about this stupid country is that it's huge. You're miles away from anything. You know what I mean? So we're going to try and make it into Kingsman. Horn's rubbish on this thing, hurry up! Well, don't brake, you idiot! This is no overtaking. Turbo Passman is brilliant, isn't it? I mean, he has 5 gears, I wasn't expecting that. We're going to make great progress. I don't know how we're going to quite make it to El Paso. After that we have to make it into Mexico, so this is going to be exciting. Okay everyone, so we've just made it into Kingsman here. First actually walking people I've seen for a long time. That road was really long, literally it's taken me a real life hour to get down that road just to get into Kingsman. Where do I need to turn right here? We're going to look for a dirt track. I think I might need to check the map. Okay, here we go. So this is the beginning of the dirt track, which is actually like asphalt, kind of gravelly stuff. You know, if this is the actual dirt track, I don't mind this, mate. Right, this is the highest gear I can go to. I keep on thinking I can go into much higher gears, but of course I can't. It's the highest gear I'm going to get it in. We're going quite fast. I can't actually see the numbers in the speedometer. I need some flipping reading glasses or something because I cannot read that. Anyway, as terms of the cars go, it's quite nice. The steering is a little bit touchy. You know, if you steer it a little bit, it'll go quite far, which means it's obviously got a good turning circle. But I mean, yeah, you know, everything's fine. Suddenly, I found out one of the Ford Focus's weaknesses. Okay, so when they said dirt track, I didn't quite realise they meant this. This car is flipping bumpy. I've heard lots of things snap. I don't quite understand what's going on. Oh, this is terrible. This is literally the worst thing ever. If you want to get an off-roading car, do not get a Ford Focus. Get a flipping... Get a paramedic right now, but get a Ford Raptor if you want a Ford. Otherwise, get a flipping monster truck. pulled over at the side of the dirt track to have a talk to the camera team at the back of the car and see exactly what they were saying and what they could do to make this ride a little bit more pleasant. Right, you guys in the back, I cannot cope with this anymore. Like, this is just... Literally, you cannot drive this. I'm in the middle of nowhere. You guys literally bought 2 sandwiches for yourselves. I don't know what to do. I need a different car, because this is not working out at all. And to be honest, people are going to watch this and they're going to say, I wouldn't get a Ford Focus for off-roading, and to be honest, I don't blame them. So instead, they gave me one of these. Okay, wow, this is much better. This suspension is very bouncy though. Oh god! Ooh. This is the Ford Raptor monster truck. And when I told them to give me a monster truck, I didn't quite mean this, but... Oh, didn't get to use it for that long. We're now at the location. Right, let's see who I'll be racing here. Yard full of planes. Before I had any time to express myself and ask questions about the location, they decided to bring Japan back into the question, and I got given one of these. A Subaru BRZ. More or less the same colour as the off-roading Ford Focus, but I didn't really know what I was actually going to be racing. This was in fact the Coupe Challenge. Now obviously the dirt track is not really wide enough for 2 vehicles to have a drag race, which is why we're going to be timing each other's laps to see which one is better, the Subaru BRZ or the ugly yellow German BMW Z4. So yeah, we'll see who's going to be driving this. Okay, so it seems like we're starting here. Now, I just realised this road is open, which means that there'll be obstructions moving on the road, which I'm not too happy about. The BMW Z4 is going first, so let's do the countdown. By the way, in case you're wondering, so I start from here, and I have to drive all the way along the lane to the last turn here. In fact, we'll make it the bend. Yeah. So let's go. My phone could recognise my thumb. 3, 2, 1, go. Now, same with all the other cars, this also has a turbo button. I'm in the maximum gear right now. We're going 240 kilometers an hour, 300 miles per hour in this car for some reason. So it's when we get to the right hand bend, this is going to stop. Okay, there we go. Right, so the BMW done it in a 31.98. Now it's Subaru BRZ's turn. Here we go, Subaru BRZ's turn. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, just going to overtake all the locals, sorry about that. Get nice and steady. I feel like this car's going to win. It's, you know, obviously a good thing, but Japanese win German. Okay. Oh, that was close. I don't know what the German one's done it before, I forgot what it was now. But the Subaru BRZ done it in a 31.5. I don't know how those scores add up. I think the Subaru beats in the BMW, which is a good thing. Right, so our final challenge is to get this Subaru BRZ to El Paso, and then that's where we will come in next time. And we will be somewhere in Mexico. Not too sure where yet. Now the rest of the journey is in fact highway, which means I'm gonna get very bored again. This is probably gonna take me about another 2 hours to actually get to where I need to get to. Ugh. This is horrible, isn't it? Horrible weather. Well, I mean, it's not horrible, it's grim. I have nothing to amuse me. The next turn off is literally in about 20 miles. And El Paso's in another 250 miles. When you look at where the aeroplane scrapyard is to where El Paso is. That's just an estimate, it's probably a bit more, a bit less than that. But yeah. This is going to take a while. Okay everyone, I have brilliant news. El Paso is in 50 miles. We started, we've done about 500 miles. No, not 500, about 400 miles from LA to where we are now. You idiots! Chevrolet Camaro drivers, I hate them. Yeah, so we've been following that railway line ever since LA. And, yeah, we've been going very, very far. We're almost there at El Paso. Look at that! Donald Trump started construction on the Mexican border. We are literally at the Mexican border. We just need to get through it. So if Donald Trump can just stick a hole in his wall, that would be absolutely... Hold on, was that... Just went through a hedge there. Was that a sports car that I just saw pulled over at the side of the road? It's slightly illegal, me reversing down the road. Remember, there's nothing on this road. Perhaps I was just seeing things. Oh, tell me if I was seeing things. I don't think I was. If you do recognise what car that was, I would be inclined to know, because that was a sporty looking car. Where's El Paso? Look, Mexico looks so boring, it looks just flat. Oh, okay, we're good. There's an illegal flight coming into me. No, I shouldn't say stuff like that. Is this fuel? Is this fuel? I could do with either a cafe or fuel. This is cafe, right. If it's cafe and fuel, this will fill up all my needs and my tank. Right, we'll just pull in here, next to all the normies. Ah, poop. Wrong gear. There we go. I swear it just went past again. Let's just take a look at this for a quick second. Look how my car stands out from all the other boring American cars. Japan have done it. You know, they've made their car look vibrant and different, just like that van that the drone went past. I mean, it does just look much better than any other car. Dave is on the road again, wearing different clothes again, to keep the carpets clean. Right, so we are about... I left from the services that we were at earlier about half an hour ago, 40 minutes ago. And we're almost there. I've been following the Mexican border for a long time. Thanks to Donald Trump, we can see... Oh, that's an airport nearby. Huh. Wish that was El Paso International. Don't even know if they have an airport, do they? But yeah, we're making good progress here. I managed to fill up with petrol on the way as well. About 10 minutes down the road from that cafe that I stopped at, there was a petrol station with exactly the same name as the cafe, so I think they were like associated or something. But yeah, we're about 4 miles away from El Paso, so we are very, very close. I'm just waiting to see the turn off for El Paso. Hopefully we'll see it, like, you know, just appear in the distance. I'm speeding right now, I'm going very much faster than these cars. They're probably only driving about 5 miles because they can't walk. Is that El Paso over there? Sorry. Literally every building that I see, I hope that it's El Paso, because I've been driving now for about 2 hours since we've left the aeroplane field thingamajiggamabob. But now it's been about 3 hours. Oh my god! Did I just miss a turning? Don't tell me I just missed a turning. That, over there, guys, in the Mexican border, is El Paso. There's a turning. Oh, there's a turning! We've made it here! Yep, by Dodge, I'm going to El Paso. Where are you going? Look at this. We are literally at the end of our journey to Mexico. Of course, we've still got to do the entire lap around America. But we have arrived at Mexico. Why has this guy got his right indicator on? You idiot. We've arrived at Mexico, which is brilliant. Well, not Mexico, but we've met at the border of Mexico now. Come race me, boy. Woohoo! Right. So all we've got to look for now is the border entrance. Aha, down here. Oh yes, boys. Oh yeah, boys, there's a railway line we've been following for a long time now. We're here, Mexico, look at the signs! Thank you everyone for watching. We will get on to that story next time, when we will be somewhere in Mexico. Let's say that in Mexico it will go very, very well. But yeah, thank you guys very, very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I really hope you're enjoying this. Don't forget you can recommend vehicles for us to use whenever you like. They have to be a real life name. And yeah, thank you very, very much for watching. We made good progress, and I'll see you all next time. Good night, guys.